Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my WWE Supercard videos. In this video I am playing the first part of the rare tier in, yes that's right, the Road to Glory, and I just updated my deck so that my newly grabbed epic is a part of the team that I'm playing with in the Road to Glory. I kind of wanted to video the entire Road to Glory, but the rare tier here with the 75 wins, it's just too much for me to really do in one video. Also adding to that is that the bouts that you need in order to play only appear once every 15 minutes. So the thing that I have been doing here is that I've been pausing the recording, trying to resume it when I got some additional bouts to play with, but in the end it's gonna be split up a bit more than what I originally thought it would be. So it's gonna be like 3 smaller videos that make up the Road to Glory on the rare tier, and I'm thinking I'm going to go with at least the rare and the super rare tiers, depending on how much time I have to make these videos really. But after that, it really I'm not sure how much further in the Road to Glory I will go. I have completed the ultra rare tier. I am playing on the epic tier right now, but the amount of games that are needed is just insane. It's like 140 games because I'm earning 1 point on each. So yeah, it's just way too much gaming for me to record it. My computer just won't allow me to store that much video while doing the processing part of it. But anyway, playing here on the rare tier, and the rare tier is still one of those walk in the park kind of tiers for me, meaning that I'm just blazing through it. Nothing that even looks like a challenge, and I mean, what I'm really focusing on when playing the rare tier here is to, when I get a chance to play my new Ultimate Warrior, I try to time it so that I can pop him in battles where there are 2 stats involved, and that is of course so that he progresses double towards becoming stronger, because whenever you fight a battle, at least for the first, is it like 30 battles, within a given stat you have a chance at becoming more powerful in that stat, or rather you get stronger when you've done 10 and 20 and 30. I do believe that is how it is. So yeah, I'm just really putting him in there and trying to use him whenever he is there, and then even if it's going to give me a higher chance of a loss with a bad combo, I try to make sure that I play him when there are 2 stats involved in the battle, because it just makes much more sense to do it that way. He's not really interesting for me as a standalone card, but when he is like maxed out in the different stats, then he becomes more interesting, because then he's ready to be combined if I'm lucky enough to draw another one at some point. But in terms of using in the exhibition, it's a no-go, because my ultra rare gold pros are stronger. So he is pretty much in for the ride here to get stronger, and of course to hopefully allow me to progress just that tiny bit further in the Road to Glory. But yeah, I'm not sure how far I'm going to be able to push it. I would really like to get that extra epic card, because I won the King of the Ring, I have pulled an epic card from the draw, so if I could get one as well from the Road to Glory, it would be a crazy week in terms of progression in WWE Supercard, and I would really like that. That would be absolutely amazing. So I'm definitely going to try to crush it. Yeah, but I guess we'll just end out seeing how it's going to turn out in the end, really, because there are so few hours I can afford to miss in terms of using these bouts if I am to make it. So yeah, I'm going to try like the best I can, and hopefully like Sunday, Monday, I'm going to be posting an update about my like final progression in the road to glory in this month. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is not just for sharing with like new players and other super geeky gamers like myself. It's also really because I hope it's going to be fun for me to look back at these videos in a month or in 2 months or perhaps in the next season and just pretty much check out how the game has changed. How did I play the road to glory like at this point compared to how I may be playing it in March, because I am expecting to have so much better cards in March. So the way I look at the road to glory from a more experienced player's point of view may be completely different than the way I look at it now. So so that is one of the things I really think is fun about having gaming videos online with where I'm sharing like my thoughts and my feelings about it, because it's, I mean, obviously it's going to change as I get more experienced, but in what direction does, I mean, it's like impossible to know right now how it's going to change, because right now I'm like, yeah, about the road to glory, it's like it's mostly something I look upon as a very easy way to get a lot of cards that I can sacrifice. It's not something that I consider progression value really, because the amount of time investment there is needed to get to the good cards is just insane. But it's fun to play, and it's loads of free cards coming very easy. But perhaps if I'm finding myself on, I don't know, the Dr. Crazy Pants tier, and I really need those very few specific cards in order to progress, then this may very well be like one of the only ways for me to get it, and then it is like super important when it's here. So I'm looking very much forward to being in a new game-wise position and looking back at these games and yeah, perhaps even just laughing a bit about how silly my deck was 2 months ago. Yeah, that's how much I hope to progress, guys. But I'm also I'm really putting in a lot of time trying to just go silly crazy pants in this game. That is of course because I want to push forward. Like I said in some of the other videos, I really hope that I will be able to really get some kind of gold crazy cards when at some point the next season is introduced, because I missed out on the chance for that the first time around because I didn't play during season 1. So I'm hoping that I'm going to experience season 3, and that in doing so I will get some of those like cool and unique cards, and other people will be like, whoa, how did you get that? Yeah, you need to play it last year. I know it's silly, but at the same time it's a bit funny that there are these super crazy skins, and the only way for you to get them is if you played a year ago. So yeah, I hope that's gonna be me next time. That's and I hope the game can keep me hyped for that long, because I didn't know about this game until like 2 months ago when it was introduced to me in quite a few comments. So thank you Alfred for that. But I don't know how right now I'm super hyped, and I've put in a crazy amount of hours into playing it, and I am more hyped now than I was when I started. So it's really on a good curve in terms of how interesting I'm finding the game. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be able to continue doing that. I guess it comes down to how the end game is. It's always about that for me in games. I always find myself in the end game relatively fast, and yeah, some games make it, others just don't. I have a pretty good feeling about this one. It's the first card game I have played that actually has a reset option, in that there is this kind of season stuff where you end up sacrificing your cards to move on to the next season. So it's I'm really hyped about that. So 30 picks being done here at the end of the video. Unfortunately, I cannot brag about getting an epic card once again this time. I can say that I am pulling more than one epic card during this period, but this is not one of those videos, but it is part of the process for me in the road to glory, in that I'm actually picking these cards pretty much in a row because I'm recording the entire process. I'm also recording whenever I'm picking cards, so it's like one large streak of unboxing and gaming. So it should give those interested a pretty good idea about what kind of spread we have between rares and commons and uncommons and super rares and all that stuff. So and I personally like that stuff, but that's why I uploaded like 500 card pulls the other day, because yeah, I'm just majorly geeky about that. But anyway guys, that was pretty much wrapping up the first part of the Road to Glory rare tier in WWE Supercard. Like I said, I think it's gonna be around 3 videos to cover this tier, and the last one being a bit longer than the first ones, but it's really about how these bouts came to fall into my device and how I played them. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching.